welcome back, ladies and gents. It was a short break. I got sick. I do apologize, and let's continue our journey. The CP9 baby is so strong. We saw Usopp. We saw Robin. Robin is also not, I want to say. We saw Luffy, Zoro, Nami, even Robin on the other side, and Chopper together in one room with a CP9 baby, and I got shocked how Luffy and Zoro got annihilated, ladies and gents. Then we're gonna go to show Usopp's tale, explaining why he did stuff when he fought Luffy, explaining his thought process and how much he disappoints. Also, power level section, heavy hitters, 3 heavy hitters, one of them CP9 member. Check it out, enjoy! Episode 246, ladies and gents. We are in the room still with a CP9. Luffy, Zoro is there, and the Lucci is trying to show us something. Let's see what's that. Yeah, Zoro's bleeding. Luffy as well, actually. Yeah, it's devil fruit. Yeah, because he's changing appearance, so yeah, it's definitely a changed devil fruit, but not that one which Luffy has. So it's neither Logia, neither Luffy type devil fruit. It must be the third one. What was the name? Luffy has Paramecia, I think. So he would be Zoan type, yeah? Cat fruit model leopard. Oh, he is huge. Basically, he boosts his strength now, I'm assuming, because I want to show that devil fruit, otherwise he must have some agenda within it. The ignition starts. Like you can do anything, Paulie. More brutal, interesting. I mean, it still depends on the person who's eaten it, isn't it? Like Dalton from the Drum Island. So this type basically boosting the strength. Alright. But even Luffy's devil fruit boosting his strength a lot as well, to be honest. Even Crocodile's fruit give him an extra strength. So it depends how you master the fruit, I believe. Not really about the type, it's more like how you master the fruit. Look, Enel, yeah, he was using his devil fruit to exceed his mantra technique. So look at Crocodile, he was sucking up water from the people's body just to KO a person. And yeah, so all depends of the user how he uses this devil fruit. Oh wow. And the other 2 members, when uses the same technique on Luffy, they just destroy the wall between the rooms, and he destroyed the whole building. Chopper sacrifices? I mean, Chopper has no chance with those guys anyway. Yeah, what you gonna do? I mean, they still need to probably capture Iceburg or eliminate, but they probably want to eliminate. If I would be them, I would be capturing him. Yeah, and he's still having this breakdown. Luffy? Interesting. We pierced him through! The blood is there! Wow! With a claw! Oh, wow! The same happened to Zoro before. Holy shit! He literally threw him away! They had no chance! He's strong enough to resist the sword. Oh, his hardening technique is as strong as Mr. One Devil Fruit, right? Wow. Yeah, he's out. Wow. One-shotted. Literally. Holy moly. What she can do? Nothing. But it's always her to say last, isn't it? Like with Enel. Wow. What, he's gonna go out of the island? What about this sinking thing? But he's already gonna be in the water. Holy moly. Wow. Yeah, the flames are everywhere now. The swords even left. He lost his sword. The powerful world government. And they not even captured him and they left him with Paulie. So they go into Frankie now. A bunch of nobodies trying to do something. Jump out a window. This reaction. But they have no idea with who they're dealing with now. Oh, they seems really cocky. What's that? Why he's crying now? So Usopp told them the story, yeah? Finally, we're getting some Usopp stuff. He were missing for so many episodes. And it's not looking like he's gonna be beat up again. I'm a little bit sad for all of them because CP9 is gonna be here soon, isn't it? Yeah, bastard. That's lots of bloody money. That's actually a good thing. The revenge happened and it's not stopping. Okay. The pirate code. Okay, so ship is safe and him. Increasing every year, water level, okay. Too much talking, especially when they was having a grudge and all of a sudden we having a normal casual conversation. I don't like that. 10 years ago, Tom created the Puffing Tom. But is it not that guy who was master for Iceburg? And yeah, and Frankie as well, isn't it? Like Tom's Workers, that was the name of the company before, from where Iceburg learned his skills. Yeah. Yeah, they got annihilated. I will say hello to bro for you. So he got the info, yeah? We know, they know the location, so they know everything now. That's it! That's gonna be it for this episode. So Luffy and Zoro lost badly, ladies and gents. That's massive. They bleeding, they are unconscious. Zoro loses his sword again? I mean, he lost his swords with Mihawk. Trying to find out, but no, it's basically so for the second time, yeah. We got some stuff from Usopp. Still we have no idea what's happening to Sanji. Where is that guy? He said he's not gonna do something reckless, so where is he? Wow. I mean, especially in the crucial point, if he would know that Nami is just, you know, bleeding somewhere on the floor, he will rush here, but I don't know where what he's up to, where he is gone. I hope he will be some kind of MVP maybe again, because he was missing for quite a few episodes and yeah, that's not good. I mean, we know he was kind of MVP with a crocodile, this Mr. Prince thing, so maybe here will gonna be something similar here, hopefully, because we need some drastic changes, some turns of event, because everybody are losing, ladies and gents. And they going now for the Frankie, sadly, because they are, in my opinion, stronger. They knock out Luffy easily with than Frankie then. So CP9 will make a quick work. I'm saying sadly because Luffy didn't, and the others didn't get his vengeance against this guy. They destroyed his underlings, but Frankie got unharmed still. Usopp, he lost his hope for everything. He got the ship. I think that's the only thing what he cares about at this moment. And just knowing that his ship is safe was such a relief for him. So yeah, that's that. CP9 make a massive error here by leaving Iceburg alive, especially leaving Paulie next to him, because we know Paulie is quite a significant fighter, so the ropes might not be as tough for him, so he eventually may rescue Iceburg. That's what I'm thinking. There is somewhere Chopper underneath those rocks. Even Chopper may help them out if he will awake, and I'm sure he will, because otherwise he will be burned alive, so that's bad. And he wasn't too much wounded, he was just piled up by these rocks. Yeah, the storytelling is great, actually. I'm really happy, and I know why this arc is so great. So yeah, let's go to another episode. Why wait? Like, subscribe, episode 247. Let's go straight away. So we're getting Usopp basically fixing the ship, doing anything what he can. What's Frankie about? Why he's asking what's gonna be next? Someday, so... so he's planning to come back to East Blue now. Too far of what? What he mean? We know this ship is not gonna sail too far, yeah, if that's what he meant. they rope him to the mast. He's looking like he's different now. Because he helped Usopp rescue his ship. That's not what he meant it at the beginning. All what he wanted is to get Usopp. Don't care about the ship. Get Usopp back to force Luffy to come to him to get his vengeance. And Luffy in that case will get his vengeance too. But for some reason, some unknown reason, he took the ship with him. But now, as we see the conversation in the previous episode and in this episode, looks like they getting together, like, because he's no longer with Luffy and others, he literally getting more attached to him. They are slowly becoming friends, which is not good because Luffy still didn't get his vengeance. What if Usopp gonna be friend with Frankie now? And then Luffy came in to avenge Usopp, beat up Frankie, then Usopp will have even more hate in Luffy because he beat up his new friend. This is so complicated. He's literally helping him. You wanted to go back to East Blue. He's called him even brother. Wow. So he literally helping him. So he wants to save him basically from the sudden death on the ocean. She's no longer a ship. Wow, he's demolishing the ship. Holy shit. Seriously? Just like that? With Usopp watching? Wow. This intro is so ridiculous. It's literally in the middle of the episode. Oh, that's a strong attack. Wow. What he mean? So where is the problem? Literally to the bottom. What's that? I see the damage, but what? This gonna break? Cause I'm not too good with ships though. So what now? Did he finally understand it? I still thought I would probably struggle to understand, to be honest, because I'm not that good with a ship. But I will most likely believe the Galley-La Company. But what he's planning to do now? Don't forget that the CP9 is coming here. He's fixing it. Wow. You can make this ship your house. That will work. It can be a house, but you probably want to do that in the East Blue. So how you carry the ship to the East Blue? It's impossible, isn't it? I will fix you right away. Wow. Come on, Usopp. It's just a thing. Just a ship. Even Luffy understands that. Holy shit. It's pissing me off right now. I can understand you can love this. You can make it your bloody house. He's trying to help you, surprisingly, considering he took all the money. Fuck's sake. Open your eyes, Usopp. It's like he's caring more about the ship than the Kaya from his village. Holy shit. Even he witnessed an alabasta when Luffy said to Vivi that people die. Ships dies as well. I'm getting hot inside. I'm raging slowly because how dumb you wanna be? So you want to leave Kaya alone and basically drown in the middle of the ocean simply because you follow a ship which is no longer sailing. So he's confessioning now. Yeah, what's that? What was that? Yeah, the ship was fixed, yeah. might be an incarnation of Mary. Or the ship itself. So that's why you don't want to abandon the ship? But you told that to Luffy and others, isn't it? Maybe they didn't believe him because Usopp is a liar, isn't it? What? Term, man, Klabo Tierman? Please don't ask me to repeat that. I hope this word will not repetitive. Just call it Mary. Yeah, even Usopp will struggle. No, Frankie. Thank you for understanding. Ferry that dwells only on a ship that treated with great care. Ferry. Ship's incarnation.
テニタと直接聞くのは俺は初めてだ。
メリー、やっぱりあの時俺に話しかけてきたのか。メリー。来たみたいだわいな。
Oh, what? CP9.
おめえを餌に麦わらたちを呼びつけてたの忘れてた。
You forgot about that. I think Luffy will come anyway if he will learn about that. But sadly, it's a CP9. It's way worse. And they after Frankie. So what's gonna happen now?
に預けていけ。おめえの気の済むように後処理してやるよ。
He's still trying to put some sense into Usopp. Usopp is so stubborn at some point that it literally pisses me off. And now CP9 is coming, so it's not much time to tell him, like, to persuade him. Holy shit. Yeah, they are here.
お嬢さん2人が中へ入れてくれなかったもんって。
Yeah, he don't know they are CP9. That's it. Yeah, pretty tough and intense episode, especially with Usopp. So we're getting more stuff about Usopp, how he feels. And yeah, I'm actually upset on Usopp even more because first of all, he knew what's happening. He understands the situation clearly, so he wasn't really acting out of anger. All what he wants, he didn't want to abandon it even though she's dying. So, and he, on top of that, he wants to go back on the ship to the East Blue with that ship, considering he even knew the ship's not gonna make it, and he's still sacrificing himself just to constantly fix the ship until she reach the destination. Very ambitious. I know it's an anime, it's possible, but so many people are giving the verdict, giving the final words that the ship not gonna make it. Tough, extremely tough. I know Usopp is a stubborn man. Instead of giving him a proper goodbye from all of his friends, especially when she's incarnated herself into the human form, temporary or for longer, I don't know, to let them sail one more time. I think that's what I'm understanding, to the next destination. And yeah, at the end of the day, when she reached the destination, he see the broken crew. She see the fight between Usopp, the caretaker of the ship, with their own captain, and they gonna be separate. The ship was literally crying, so I'm not happy about Usopp, especially he knew what's gonna happen. He still sacrificed his friendship, his crew, and the proper funeral for the ship, because now it's only Usopp and Frankie who took the money, who shouldn't even be there. He's supposed to be piling up under the trash. Maybe CP9 gonna make a good work of him. That will be at least one good thing from CP9. Even though Frankie is showing some kind of heart, some kind of good feelings toward Usopp, that to the point that he even forget about Luffy, that he beat them down. So he's trying to establish some kind of relationship with Usopp. He's even willing to take care of the ship itself and telling Usopp to go back to his friends. So he is actually a good person inside him, despite all what he did. But for what I'm seeing, he just causing the ruckus on the island, causing the creating the chaos. But in the end of the day, he's actually caring because he have these underlings. He care about them because he wants to even avenge them. So deep inside him, he's a good heart. The only problem was the money. I'm assuming that it's like the greater cause. It's like he needs the money for survival. I'm not sure that 200 million was actually for survival. It was some bigger agenda. I don't know where and for what was that money, but he spent it all. If we looking at it from Frankie's perspective, and this, they are a pirate, they are an enemies for the entire island. So taking care of all of them will be actually a greater good. So even if they have some kind of treasure on the ship, they gonna steal it, they gonna take it and because you know, pirates normally are a bad people. What if Arlong will come in? Okay, I don't think so. Frankie have a chance with Arlong, maybe, but if he will dispose of the fishmen who have a massive hate against the people, the human race, then yeah, that would be a good thing. And if they will have a 200 million, hey, why not? Just take it. So it can be treated as a kind of reward for protecting. I still don't know if that was maybe a scheme. The villagers was telling them do not park in a certain area, just go onto another shore that there are for the pirates because they are a pirates, and because they go there, Frankie family could easily spot them and attack them. So yeah, lots of stuff happening. I'm seeing Frankie in different colors at this point. Still, he need a punishment. Those 200 million was for the ship, was for the greater good, for the, you know, for the ship. I don't know what's gonna happen, but Luffy definitely will chase after Frankie. If not, I'm very certain that Nami will remind him of that money. Luffy and Zoro are in a bad shape at the moment. They was blown away. Looks like, you know, enemy of my enemy is my friend. So might be even possible that Frankie and their people might join forces with Luffy to beat CP9. So in the end of the day, after those two episodes, I'm even more upset on Usopp. As Luffy said, they want to say goodbye to the ship now because Usopp, they were taken that possibility away from them because they give the ship to Usopp. Now, CP9, wow, holy shit, they found Frankie. If they gonna beat Frankie up, I'm fine with that because now when Luffy gonna beat up Frankie, it's gonna be a bigger cause because Frankie getting along with Usopp now. So if CP9 gonna beat Frankie up, I'm gonna be kind of satisfied. Another thing is that you just need to smash that like button, turn on the notification bell, and watch them other videos of my channel, which will be great. I hope I'm trying to give you the best content, so don't forget about that. The power level section. Welcome to the power level section. In this section we're gonna have 3 characters, heavy hitters, ladies and gents. We're gonna start with the fixation of the Red Lake Zeph. As my last video, there was a little bit confusion about that character, so I decided to give it an extra thought, and this is the result. The second character, it's gonna be, ladies and gents, the CP9 member Bluno, as he had small encounter with Luffy last episode. And finally, the third heavy hitter, I might surprise you, but this time I'm gonna go far back to the East Blue, ladies and gents, Shimotsuki Koshiro. I think that's how you pronounce it, that name. He is Zoro's master. But before that, I just want to remind you quickly about the rules what we're having here. So basically we're having 3 rules which we judging all of our characters' strength, which first of all is if a character can win with another character within 1 punch, that means the character is twice stronger. If the character can win a fight without fighting seriously, 1 punch or not, he is 10 times stronger. And if the character can win with a 1 punch and at the same time not fighting seriously, he's 20 times stronger. In case when we cannot apply any of the rules but the fight is concluded, the winner's minimum strength is gonna be either maximum minimum or average strength of the guy who loses the fight. It all depends how much wounded is the winner. Let's go back to video now. So let's start from the red leg Zeph, ladies and gents. So normally he was having 854 average strength with a 178 minimum strength, which is a Grand Line monster level because it is well known that he can sail over the Grand Line, and maximum strength being 10 times stronger than one of the Arlong officers, Kurobi. I've got more confident in what I'm doing, at least in the power level section, the justification, applying the rules and everything. So obviously at the beginning of this section, this serious section, is gonna be some errors there. So this is time to fix it. So yes, it is all correct. Of course, that is the red leg Zeph is minimum strength 178. That's obvious. Yes, there is a better thing to justify, the better indication in case of his minimum strength. He was having an encounter with Sanji, ladies and gents. They had an argue of mine. They plenty of times argue, and there was fights between each other. And what I'm saying here, I'm extremely doubted that Sanji could beat his master with one punch. So I'm gonna apply a rule here, is basically giving Red Leg Zeph a minimum strength of half Sanji, which is 255. And that's better, that's higher than Grand Line monster level. So that's one justification. Now let's think about his maximum strength. So Sanji, ladies and gents, let's go with quickly. The same situation, he was punching him several times just to get rid of Sanji, go for an adventure because he wants him to have a better life. And Sanji was taking all of those hits, even when he says, when he was fighting with Arlong officer Kurobi, that Red Leg Zeph strength, his attacks are 10 times stronger than Kurobi, basically means he encountered those attacks, he withstood those attacks. And because we know Sanji's average strength, that means Zeph couldn't also beat down Sanji with one punch. So all is about Sanji, ladies and gents. Zeph maximum strength is 1020. So putting everything together, his average strength, ladies and gents, gonna be 638, ladies and gents. And that's case closed. I think this range is still wide. For sure, it's from 200 to 1000, but I think that's the best what I can do, and it's still better than 100 to 1500, isn't it? So that's what it is. So let's go to another character. Bluno, CP9 member, one of the heavy hitters. Why heavy hitters? Because we know the entry point to get to the CP9 agency has to have at least 500 strength and basically know all their stuff, what they know, all their techniques. But that indicates they are at least 500 strong. So if that indicates they are 500 strong, that's gonna be his minimum strength. But hold a second. Bluno, I cannot say for now his maximum strength, so I'm gonna go slightly longer on his minimum strength, and I'm gonna go to his encounter with Luffy when he stand on the way when Luffy was going for Robin. He stand on the way and he received a hit to the face. A kick to the face. So, you know, Bluno was unfazed. Again, that's Luffy being not serious because it's not named attack, so he will stand that. So I'm not gonna put here any of the rules because, again, you know, Bluno is 500 strong. If we want to say that Luffy couldn't beat him with a one punch, well, not seriously, that's gonna be way lower than 500, so this is irrelevant. However, putting everything together, what actually happened here, I'm gonna say Bluno is around Luffy's level. At least I'm talking about his minimum strength all the time, because he withstood the attack, so he cannot be weak compared to Luffy. Stronger? Maybe. We didn't see any of the attacks him landing on Luffy, sadly, because Luffy wasn't fighting seriously, and when he finally started to fight seriously, he couldn't connect. I'm gonna put Bluno minimum strength as minimum strength of Luffy, like a starting point and later on we're gonna find his higher amount of strength, his maximum strength. So Bluno's minimum strength, ladies and gents, gonna be 612. Case closed. Another character, hard to pronounce, but I've learned it. Hey, is Shimotsuki Koshiro. That's his name. It's a Japanese, I believe, name. In this occasion, I'm gonna scrap actually minimum strength. I'm gonna scrap maximum strength because it's hard to judge. We didn't saw any of the fights, so rules will not be simply applied. So what I'm gonna go, it is actually one moment which led me to actually believe that I can justify his strength, and I did it. So we're gonna go to Zoro's memory for the point when he was fighting Mr. One, Alabasta. Yes, I know that's far, far away, but I was thinking to myself when I was fixing Red Lake Zev, what about Zoro's master? Because he's supposed to be somewhat relevant and someone strong, right? On the verge of death. Zoro, yes, he was reminding himself a certain technique what his master taught him, or at least showed once. Basically, cutting nothing, that was. So it's all about the will. After that, when he connect pieces, Zoro I'm talking about, Zoro defeat Mr. One with that exact technique. And we saw in a flashback that his master performing exactly the same technique. And he is a father of Kuina. Father and child are very similar. So Kuina was actually stronger than Zoro basically entire series. There was no point. So I do believe if Kuina was alive, she would be stronger than current Zoro. I'm talking here in Alabasta. I'm gonna say that the master of Zoro, the father of Kuina, would follow the same path and he simply would be stronger than Zoro. And again, he's already adult. I'm gonna say he is stronger than Zoro. I actually justified the technique that what Zoro uses on Mr. One. So it was actually Roronoa Zoro with the rhythm technique. And this is 1698. The strength for Zoro's master gonna be a set piece. I'm gonna take that strength, round it up. So I'm gonna say that Shimotsuki Koshiro strength in our power ranking, in my power levels section, it's gonna be, ladies and gents, 1700. Case closed. And let's go to the ranking. Let's see how they placement all those heavy hitters. So first, the weakest heavy hitter is, surprise, surprise, CP9 Bluno. So even though they are a villain, even though they are massively crazy strong, from those three heavy hitters, he's the weakest. He is strength of 612. It is only minimum strength, so it's hard actually to compare the strength to a person above him or below him. But hey, let's try it. So yeah, Bluno is position 20 in the series. It is hell strong. Don't forget we have in 128 characters justified strength already. He is above Roronoa Zoro, who is position 21, and Arlong, who is position 22. Their strength is kind of similar, 550 for Arlong, 566 for Zoro. Bluno is exactly 46 pointers stronger, so it is kind of significant level. 50 pointers is quite a lot actually in our power levels. However, the fight between them will be very even. Let's go to the next character. It's gonna be, we know already, Red Lake Zev. He's position 18. Yeah, so he actually dropped down with the update what we're getting. He is now below Luffy. Luffy is position 17, Red Lake Zev position 18. However, again, the difference is quite significant because Red Lake Zev 638, Luffy 706, so it's 68 pointers, which is actually a lot. So Luffy will have an advantage. However, still, as I said in the comments in the previous episodes, I do believe that the one who will have better dedication to win, more motivation to win, would win the fight. I think that's what it is right now, because they are both very close in strength. Strongest character, which is Shimotsuki Koshiro, and he's getting all of the titles where the other two was getting almost all of the titles except Stronger Than a Steel. That still is nothing, and obviously you can one punch Mr. One because he is a steel man. So yeah, he is position number 10 above Roronoa Zoro, which is 11, but again in this case I do believe when Zoro gonna be training, extra training with these techniques, the rhythm techniques, he will, I believe, surpass his master when he mastered this technique, because he is constantly improving, ladies and gents. He have an aim to beat Mihawk where Koshiro is already settled down. He is below Blackbird, ladies and gents, but the difference in strength is massive. It is 1700 position 10 and position 9 is 4220 ladies and gents, minimum strength. So the difference between Blackbird and Koshiro is maybe not massive, I would say gigantic. That's the thing. So that would be it. Don't forget to like and see you in the next episode. Hell yeah!